I showed up and found out this was a comedy club. Relieved but a little disappointed. I had the whole routine worked out, had the outfit picked out, everything. But, it's cold out lately. On the way here today, I saw a homeless guy sleeping inside a tauntaun. Could have been a kangaroo, but I honestly don't know where a homeless guy would get a kangaroo from. So. The Super Bowl's coming up. It got me thinking, if I could meet any football player, all time, I think I would want to meet O.J. Simpson. Don't laugh. I'm a Bills fan. Okay, you can laugh at that. But you could be like, oh, I want to catch a pass from Brett Favre. I want to throw a button hook to Jerry Rice. I want to play I Never with O.J. Simpson. Or like, get on home. I never rushed for 2,000 yards in one season. Drink up, OJ. I never got elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. No, drink up, OJ. I never started a naked gun. Drink up. I never participated in the premeditated double homicide of my wife and friend. Sorry, was that a drink, OJ? Oh, you didn't drink? But if you did, here's how you would have done it. Time flies when you're having fun, but it slows to a crawl when you're scared shitless. So, a while back they had Hurricane Sandy. I think that must have been terrible for anyone who was named Sandy. So, you know, every day they showed up to work and it was like, uh-oh, here comes Hurricane Sandy. And I think to solve this problem, they should sell the naming rights to hurricanes. They're going to be like, Hurricane Coca-Cola is tearing up the East Coast. Hurricane Pepsi is hitting Florida. And Tropical Depression RC Cola is hovering over a trailer park in Alabama somewhere. Cheap notes. So I read somewhere the goldfish have a 3-second memory. That must be absolutely terrifying. It's like, you know when you wake up and you're not at home, and it takes you a couple seconds to figure out where you are? Picture that times 1,000, but every 3 seconds. Because it would be like, oh my God, where am I? Is that a giant person? Oh, there's food falling from the... Oh my God, where am I? Is that a giant person? Oh, there's food falling from the sky. Be like, oh, deja vu. Who's find it funny when people say there's nothing worse than something? Because it's always like, well, you know, there's nothing worse than soggy noodles. I can think of a million things worse than soggy noodles. Just off the top of my head. Prison rape. Like, if you get raped in prison, is it possibly maybe your own fault for what you're wearing? Like if the guy that raped you is turned on by orange jumpsuits? I don't know. In the news a while back, they were talking about creating a gay-centric school in Toronto. Did anyone hear about this? Yeah. I think it would probably be the first school ever built without closets. I imagine that it would be a lot like Glee, but straighter. And, Like I said, time slows to a crawl when you're scared shitless.
Mascot.
But like, I can imagine them arguing over who the mascot for that school would be. Because like the girls would be like, well, I don't care, just pick a mascot and put it in a flannel jacket. The guys would be like, I want a majestic unicorn jumping over a mountain with a rainbow in the background and clouds on a sunny day. But like, see, that would be the most intimidating field hockey team you would ever have to play against. Because like the opponents would come out and it would be like Jock Jams 1990, like boom, 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 boom. You all ready for this? From the Holy Cross come the Holy Cross Marauders. And now your home team, the Sir Elton John Flannel Unicorns. I kissed a girl and I liked it. And like, I heard the idea failed miserably. They shelved the idea, but I don't think it was because people wouldn't attend. I think it was because they couldn't find a football team to play there. It's like, not that they couldn't find 53 guys who would want to play football. They couldn't find one guy who would play tight end.
That's good.
Oh, jeez. It was like, if violence is never the answer, what do you say when the question is, what is never the answer? I think if I were ever to rob someone, would cut their hands off when I was done, just so that like they couldn't point me out when they were in court. And see a lot of you drinking tonight. It's good, but if you drink, please don't drive. If you absolutely have to drink and drive, drive a taxi. No one will ever see that coming. That's about all I got.
Trolling.